Welcome, explorers, to today's Magical Adventure Explainer. We've got a really big mystery on our hands today, and, well, we're absolutely going to need your smart brains to help us solve it. Let's dive right into this wonderful story of Pip and the quest for the Sky Bridge colors. It's going to take all of your colorful imagination and sharp problem-solving skills to figure this one out. So, let me ask you, what would you do if all the colors in the world just suddenly vanished? I mean, imagine waking up, looking at your favorite toys, your clothes, even your breakfast, and finding out all those bright, beautiful colors are completely gone. No way, right? Well, that is exactly what happened to our cheerful little cloud sprite friend, Pip, on what started as a totally normal day.
You see, Pip lives way up in the bubbly cloud kingdom, and he usually hops around in these fantastic bouncy shoes that make this really funny noise. Squeak, squeak. But this sunny morning, the squeaking just stopped. Pip froze in his tracks, clutched his fluffy cheeks, and literally gasped as he looked up at the sky. Something was terribly, terribly wrong.
Get this! Instead of the magnificent sky bridge being this happy, colorful rainbow, Pip saw a sad, dull, gray arch. And this is a huge deal, because without those magnificent colors, the flowers down below on Earth wouldn't know what colors to wear, and the bright sunbeams wouldn't have their colorful slide to glide down to the ground. So what does a brave cloud sprite do in this situation? He says, "This sounds like a job for Super Explorer Pip." He spun around twice, full of determination, and grabbed his magic backpack, which, by the way, can hold absolutely anything. But here's the thing, he can't do it alone. He needs us to zoom down to Earth with him in today's explainer to track down those missing colors. Are you ready? Let's go! All right, our very first destination, stop 1, the Whispering Woods. We land on this lush green grass that practically tickles your toes. But before Pip can even take a squeaky step, this grumpy little hedgehog rolls into a tight ball right in the middle of our path. He snorts and says we can't go any further unless we guess his favorite warm colors. You know, those cozy shades you see in autumn. So think about it. What color is a juicy, crunchy apple, and what color is a sweet, round pumpkin? Shout out the answers right now if you know them. Boom, you got it, red and orange. Pip spots those exact colors right above him. Tall trees filled with crunchy red apples and bright orange leaves swirling around in the wind. He collects them as fast as he can and drops them right into his magic backpack. And then, pop! Suddenly this dazzling streak of red and orange flashes straight out of the backpack and zooms all the way back up into the sky bridge. The magic worked. Even the grumpy little hedgehog was so pumped that he unrolled himself to clap his tiny paws. 2 colors down, but we still have a lot more to find.
Moving right along, we arrive at stop 2, the Giggle River.
We skip down to the riverbanks, but you notice something unusual right away. The water here doesn't make a normal splashing sound, not even close. Instead, it literally laughs. It goes giggle, 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 ho, ho, ho. And sitting perfectly still on a lily pad is a sparkly green frog wearing a crown made entirely out of shiny bananas. The frog gives this big grin and tells Pip that to cross the laughing water, we have to play a counting game.
The frog says we have to count the lily pads to cross safely. So I need everyone watching this explainer to count them out loud together with us. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect counting.
But wait, hold up. Before we cross the Giggle River, we need to collect our next missing colors. Take a look at that crown and our amphibian friend. What color are those shiny bananas, and what color is the sparkly frog itself? Can you shout them out for Pip?
Yes, spot on, yellow and green. Pip tucks those colors safely into his backpack and takes a massive, joyful leap right across those 5 lily pads. The second he lands on the other side, zip! A super bright burst of yellow and green zips straight up into the sky, joining the red and orange. The sky bridge is looking bigger and better.
And that brings us to stop 3, the Starry Meadow. As we arrive, the sun is just starting to set, painting the sky with this beautiful twilight magic. Waiting for us is a sleepy little owl who absolutely loves numbers and patterns. The owl hoots softly, telling brave little Pip he's almost at the very end of his adventure. But to bring back the final colors, he has to answer one last puzzle. Think about the night. What color is the deep night sky, and what color are the sparkling evening flowers blooming down by his feet?
Pip looks up at the sky, then down at the glowing flowers.
and whispers the magic answer happily. Blue, indigo, and violet. And just like that, whoosh! Those last 3 majestic colors fly right out of his backpack to save the day, soaring high up to the clouds to finish the rainbow.
Which brings us to the grand finale.
Ta-da! The entire cloud kingdom erupts in cheers. With the sky bridge fully restored, those warm sunbeams can finally slide down to Earth again, and all the earthly flowers begin dancing in their bright colors once more. Let's look at all the amazing colors you and Pip worked so hard to collect. We found red and orange in the woods, yellow and green at the river, and finally blue, indigo, and violet in the meadow. A complete, magnificent rainbow.
Pip is so incredibly happy that he does this giant victory dance. His bouncy shoes are going squeak, squeak, squeak perfectly to the rhythm of the newly restored rainbow. He turns and gives a massive high five to all of you smart friends out there who helped him solve the puzzles. Seriously, he couldn't have done it without you.
So, wrapping up this explainer, the big takeaway we learned from Pip is that learning about colors, counting, and just exploring the world around us is truly the greatest adventure of all. But as our little cloud sprite friend curls up on his fluffy cloud with a big yawn to dream about his next journey, I want to leave you with this final question. What colorful new things will you discover and count on your very own adventure tomorrow? Keep exploring, keep learning, and I'll catch you in our next explainer.